So today's video is going to be about how to bring into reality, into this physical plane, your goals, your ideas, your inventions. And today's video is going to be about that. My name is Naftali Kungu. Thank you for watching. First step, physically creating your idea, physically creating your goal is going to be getting it from up here onto a physical piece of paper, or use Notes app. I use a Notes app sometimes, but the best thing I found is getting a notebook. 3 things a notebook is gonna do is, 1, is gonna help you organize your thoughts. 2, you're gonna get your ideas on paper and you're gonna be able to see them. 3, taking an idea, something without form, and giving it form in a form of paper. First step to achieving your goal is going to be writing it down. Getting a notebook is so vital to the journey of self-discovery, a journey of accomplishing whatever you're trying to accomplish. For example, let's say you're a fashion designer. Let's say you are a person aspiring to be a doctor, a lawyer, in any career path you're trying to accomplish, an actor. First is going to be listing all the qualities that you require to achieve that goal. For example, if I'm trying to be a doctor, I know I have to be knowledgeable in medicine. That's so obvious. If I'm lawyer, law. If I'm going to be a plumber, things that deal with plumbing. If I'm going to be a designer, things would deal with clothing, fabric. So goal is get all the qualities that all those professions, all those career paths, get the qualities that you need to succeed in that career path, or qualities you know you might be able to possess but haven't quite reached your potential yet. An ideal of how you would like to be. What I'm getting you to understand is you're going to be getting your idea and molding it in the form of clay, a notebook being a representation of clay. Once you're able to write down the qualities of the things that you desire, then you're going to go to your next step is going to be embodying those desires. Once you are able to embody, and you're asking me, how do you embody your desires? Simple. First, you're going to have to find some alone time away from all the distractions that are trying to get your attention. In our current society, we live in a culture where advertising is bombarding our minds 24/7. Our attention is of great demand, and everybody's getting our attention except our goals, except anything that we're trying to manifest into this physical world. So first, before you even do anything, you gotta envision yourself. You gotta be what you're trying to envision. You already did the hard part. Hard part is figuring out what the heck you're trying to be, what the heck qualities you want. That's what this notebook is for. That's what a notebook is for. Next is gonna be embodying it. How do you go about embodying something that you're not already yet? Like something you're not there yet. The whole concept is getting the person you are right now into becoming the person you need to be able to accomplish the goal that you're trying to accomplish. So that's the whole point of all this exercise, this form of meditation. First, you're gonna have to find yourself a quiet place, somewhere you can be able to get away from distractions such as your phone, people around you, anything that's gonna be distracting and trying to take your attention away from it. And I agree with you 100%. Sitting still is a very difficult thing to be able to do. Like, you will be trying to sit still for 5 minutes and you find yourself being bored out of your mind. Like, this is the most boring thing I've ever done in my life. I just need this boredom to stop, so I'm gonna grab my phone and just get on Instagram. But allow yourself that time of silence, of envisioning yourself as what you want to become. As a little kid, I could see myself becoming a soccer player. So every day I would envision myself becoming a soccer player. And the thing is, the thing you're trying to become, that thing, you feel that desire to do something. For example, making music. If you feel this desire to make music, go ahead and fulfill that desire in yourself. Feel that burning. Do the thing that you have a passion for. While doing that thing you have a passion for, you're gonna be building disciplines. You're gonna be building certain strengths doing that. You're gonna be building some grit. You're gonna be building some knowledge of some sort. That knowledge is gonna help you into achieving your next goal. Whatever you're trying to achieve right now it's not set in stone. We're human beings, we're bound to change. Our ideals, our passions, they change. Things we want to become, they change. And it's not about finding the one thing that you're trying to become. The goal is learning from all the things that I find interesting. So from soccer, what did I get from soccer? I got the chance to build discipline. If I wasn't disciplined playing soccer and I didn't build that characteristic in myself, that's one of my core characteristics. I'm a very hardworking person. I have grit. I don't quit easily. I don't quit at all. I'm willing to do anything to win. And that came from being disciplined enough, because I had a love for soccer. I wasn't thinking ahead. I wasn't like, I'm gonna play soccer so I can build discipline, so when I go to school, I'll be able to transfer that. No, it was something I desired to do, and I'll give my all. Everything I've ever had a desire to do, I've always given it my whole self, and I've learned a lot during that process. For example, I love making YouTube videos. I know making YouTube videos is not gonna be my end goal. I'm getting a form of education through this. I'm learning how to communicate. I'm learning to be comfortable in front of a camera. So the whole process of this, I'm learning things that are gonna transition into my next phase of life. This whole idea that we're supposed to be one thing, it's a flawed concept, because even a child grows up wanting to play with different dolls, getting new friends, learning new behavior. It's just a part of our evolution. So don't get stuck in, oh, I can only do one thing. No, do all the things that you find joys in, your hobbies. If you like playing golf, play golf. You find the thing that you have a desire for and you want to become for that moment. So you go in that quiet place, you close your eyes, because the reason you close your eyes is because your eyes are a very powerful source of information. Our eyes get so much information in a nanosecond that we're not even aware of it. The reason we close our eyes is to give ourselves a chance to concentrate, to be one with ourselves. So you go in a place where you're comfortable, not at all distractions. Close your eyes. Once you close your eyes, I want you to bring into your forefront the ideal of what you're trying to become, or what you want. Basically, this is an exercise to get what you want. And this universe grants you whatever you desire. If it's in whatever you desire, even if it's not what you think you desire. It's a weird world we live in. So you're gonna go into this place where you find security, and this place is not gonna be a place full of distractions. And then you're gonna envision yourself as what you wanna become. 3 steps to doing this. The first thing is going to be feeling it in your core, in your fibers of your skin. How would I feel if I was a doctor? How would I feel? How would I walk? How would I feel? Like, what emotions would I be when I become a doctor, when I graduate from the medical program? What would I feel? Once you go from that feeling, you're gonna go to visualization. Visualization is the most powerful form of meditation, because you're getting something from that imagination. And the greatest things about our imagination is we can imagine anything. The only limit is your ability to imagine. If you don't have an imagination, there's no inventions being made. The reason our imagination is so powerful, our ability to visualize ideas in our head is so powerful, because we can get those ideas and bring them to the physical form. So once you're able to visualize what you want to become, all right, I want to become a doctor. Visualize, how would I look as a doctor? What would I wear? Where would I be working? How would I be interacting with patients? So the whole concept is going to be embodying myself in this imaginary form, in this imaginary world. And then once I do that, once I'm doing this on a daily basis, all that, the things that I'm doing in my life are gonna start aligning in that direction. I'm gonna start getting and seeing and perceiving things that are gonna bring me to that destination. Our whole brain is to achieve a goal. Now, if you have a goal, you come up with ways to achieve it. And the way you do that is by building a plan. And the first plan was notebook. Second plan is visualizing what you want. And these visuals need to be very, very, very detailed. Very detailed, that you can differentiate them from real from fake. Where you believe yourself, you believe that imagination, you believe this ideal. Most people try to portray an image to the world that they are this. But the whole goal of this exercise is to portray to yourself. Make yourself believe it. Make yourself believe the thing that you're trying to become. Once you are able to believe it, you don't have to tell nobody nothing. They're gonna be feeling it. You don't even have to verbalize this. They're gonna feel your energy. When you walk in a room, you walk like a lawyer will walk. And this whole thing is a whole personal experience. Nobody's gonna be able to do this for you, because you can see people who achieve all these things, or are attempting to achieve all these things, but they're not embodying what they're trying to achieve. They're very easily swayed from left to right by events, circumstances in their life, because they don't believe it. They don't say, no matter what, I'm gonna achieve this goal. So once you go ahead and embody this feeling of this is what I'm trying to become. This is what a doctor is. This is what a musician is, an actor is. I want you to start living like that means that you are playing a part. You play the part until you believe. You're not trying to convince anybody. You're trying to convince yourself. We're the hardest people to try to convince that we're great. Like if I tell myself I'm great, I start doubting myself. Am I really? We want other people to tell us this so we can believe it. You gotta believe it first before anybody else can. You gotta believe the lie. You gotta be very, very delusional if you're trying to achieve great things in this world. Delusional to a point where you're aware that these are imaginations. If this is my imagination thinking this, but that's only one side of the coin. One side of the coin is the mentality, the imagination, the ability to visualize what you want. The other side of the coin is the work. That's where everybody fades off because nobody wants to work for that. Nobody wants to work for their goal. They want it to be handed to them. That is not how this life is like. Once you achieve that first part, the second part is just going to be physically attaining what you already know you deserve. Physically attaining what you already know belongs to you. And once you have that energy about you, people are going to be feeling, people are going to be like, there's something about this individual, but they can't put their finger in it. You know what it is. You've already done the hard work. Before you even get up in the morning, you've already lived a life that you already possess. The next logical part is just going to be getting it. You know the goal. You've already written it down. It's in a physical form. It's not just an idea. It's written down. You're working that imagination. You're visualizing yourself as what you already are. Next goal is just to go ahead and go get it. That's just, to me, I feel like that's the easy part. The hard part is making yourself believe it. Making yourself believe that I can attain this. Once you do that, the next part is just gonna be you going for it and not questioning anything, because you already know this belongs to me. This goal, this career, this job belongs to me because it is mine. And I'm talking about this like this is a way for you to attain anything you want in this world. And with this power, this ability, you're going to be able to practically whatever you desire. The whole intent is to use this for a positive manner to serve humanity, because this is a very, very powerful technique that could be used for good and bad. It's your choice. You get more benefits than for using it to serve other people. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And thank you for the love and support. See you guys next time. Adios.